Alright, so the basic thing I figured out all on my own, because I'm not stupid, is you want to keep all your polarity consistent as you're making your troops. Because you never really know when you're going to want to swap stuff out. You don't want to have one off guy or one squad really different from the other, for all the obvious reasons. So the easiest thing to do is once you make a master, as you then continue making the torsos, when you put the magnet on like this, so that's already attached to the existing one. This guy's done. So you put your extra magnet on there, and then you grab it from this side, and then you use your drill bit to actually insert the magnet once you drill the hole. That way you know you're going in the right way, and you just kind of go center as much as you can. So eyeball it. Keep in mind what size your magnets are if they're different than mine. And I'll just give it a couple of twists with the small one so that I've got a better starting hole for the actual size magnet one to go into so it doesn't walk around much. So yeah, I hand twist it. That way I don't go too fast, too deep. If I start getting a little crooked, I can correct right away. And again, these are new Craftsman drill bits, so it's not quite so bad. But yeah, that's fitting awesome. So then all I do is I zap. And just push that magnet right in and again pull the drill bit off to the side. I immediately dab, 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 tap in and make sure I try to get that flush. Try to get them flush. Sometimes there's the most tiniest little bit. These guys I actually only have to do on my Fire Warriors. I only have to do the right arm, and then magnets on the pulse rifle or the pulse carbine. You can argue and debate whether you're ever going to use the pulse carbine. I know it seems pretty situational, but I figure if I've got drop pods landing in front of me and the pulse rifle range and rapid fire does me less good than the assault 2 and pinning of the carbine, I don't have to buy models or proxy or tell the other guy what's going on. So that's how you do your torso. I do my torso's opposites. So that mag side goes that way, so then I have to turn it around because it doesn't want to attach this side. So left to lefts and rights to rights for me. That way the arms don't want to attach the wrong way. That way if I'm not paying attention, it doesn't try to attach the wrong way. So the two magnets I'll put in here, they like to bounce around and stuff, especially when they get close to one another. So I tap those in. Those go pretty quick, and you can test them right away as you pop them on here. And then the supporting arm on these guys, I'm just going to glue in a fixed position because it's the same arm for the pulse carbine or the other one. Alright, so I've got a couple of torsos ready now, and we want to do an arm, well, two arms, of the same side. So you want to make sure you find your polarity first. And I like to do two of these little magnets, and then of course they're going to touch on the big magnet when it's all said and done. So I like to do a couple of them, so I'll pull off a couple like that or whatever when I do them. So we'll do the carbine first. We'll try one here with just one and see if it's enough, because it's going to be supported by a solid arm. So, gotten pretty good at this after doing my Pathfinders. And check your depth real quick, because you want it nice and flush. And then the trick I kind of found to get them, keep your polarity right coming off your shoulder, Of course, we want that magnet going in there so that then it wants to bond to that shoulder. So if we just so we can do this, just kind of pull your magnets off, stay off, and then again use the back of your drill bit and your fingertip to separate it. And that magnet, when you pop it in there, this is the side that wants to stick. Again, you can check your polarity. You shouldn't want to stick by that. Don't push it too close, your magnet will jump away and then you'll be kind of upset again. And stick the magnet. I'm going to have to file that back up because I had to dig out on it a little bit. But that basically gets your magnet in there. And you can check your polarity without accidentally ripping the magnet out by holding it up to your master, putting it on the opposite side. So it wants to stick to the opposite side so it's correct polarity. Can do the same thing with the pulse rifle, but I think he's going to get... yeah, these guys' shoulders just don't have as much room as the Pathfinder shoulders. They were a little different. We'll see. I'm going to let this glue set up for a minute and see what it looks like, because the thing I want to do last is then actually glue. So I kind of have to make a fire master or fire warrior master here in a second, so I may go ahead and glue this onto the body so I got a place to work from. So we'll be back. Okay, so I've gone ahead and glued a base on, our body onto the legs. Both my arms want to attach. I'm more concerned that the pulse rifle looks good with the arm, so that's how I'm going to do the gluing. So, plastic glue here for the non-gun holding arm that's not being magnetized. Just kind of get your pose how you want it. Like I said, if it's a little off with the pulse carbine, I don't matter because I know that's going to be used less frequently. And I will post the website where I found these magnets, but they are Magcraft Super Strong brand magnets. A diameter 1.6 millimeters by 0.8 millimeters. And there's 200 to the package, not just 100 like the larger size. So I ordered 400, so I should never need to order more again. Alright, so that plastic glue is set up enough. Yep, ta-da. So now you got a swappable arm there. I always like to do the arms first, then I put the head on. That way I know the way I position the head isn't in the way of the gun. So hooray, the fire warriors are finally assembled. These 4 troops and the squad lead are not magnetized, they're just regular. And then I accidentally did one too many torsos. So I took the arm that doesn't support the one pulse rifle and made him interchangeable, so that pops off. But they don't give you enough carbines, so I threw, I don't know, whatever that alternate thing is. I don't know if he's dropping a mine or throwing a sensor. And then he can then throw his rifle up on the back. Just a little teeny tiny magnet I put into the backpack there.